My name is Joshua Wright. I'm a senior at Cale High School in Kennesaw, Georgia. This is my zeemee video interview. I want to first discuss the topic of overcoming a personal challenge or how I handled it. There's three big personal challenges I've faced so far. That's like the death of my dad, like old girl problems, but the most recent one is moving to Georgia. I've been at the same school institution in Washington, D.C. called the C School since 7th grade. Switched schools to move to Georgia because my mom got a new job. Second semester, 11th grade. I had a hard time transitioning, making new friends. The school was like 3 times bigger. But eventually, I evolved, got involved with the school play, different programming, made new friends. And, I just handled it being the social animal that I am and the leader that I am. I could, just immerse myself into a new environment and it will eventually just roll out until I'll be comfortable again. Second question, have you ever failed to meet your own expectations in a class or activity? Yes, I've done this maybe 2 or 3 times, 4 or 5. I don't know. Anyway, ninth grade, I failed a Spanish one class and I had to retake it. And this is a problem. I slacked off so much my ninth grade year. And failing that class made me want to come back and become so hungry to learn, to study, to get better grades, to get involved in my community and school, to improve relationships and just get closer with myself, understanding different things, just becoming more patient and, more hungry for the things I want, more hungry in the classroom. I take fallbacks and losses and I learn from them and then I come back even hungrier and ready to do better. So that's how I really handle things. The third question is, how do I define character? When I sit and think about how I define characters, how you react when you're at your lowest point, or when you face disappointment, that's when you can really tell what your character is and what type of person you are. Like when my lowest points, I would usually like sit there and I would soak, and then I just snap out of it. Like, you know who I am. But character is what you do when people aren't watching. That's like the most basic thing. Um, what type of things you value? Um, do you help people in your community? Um, do you appreciate family? That all adds up to contribute to your character. My character is I'm very honest. I'm hardworking. If I have my eyes on something that I can't let it go. I always have to keep striving for greatness. I always got to keep pushing, and I don't give up on my dreams. And that's one thing that I have to say. That's my most important part of my character right there. And really good on working in communities and groups and things like that. So yeah, that's my character. I consider myself a leader. And it asks, in what ways do you consider yourself a leader? I get in a group, and I've learned from the past that being a leader doesn't always mean you have to be the loudest one or you always have to be the person with the title, the person in charge or something like that. The leader can be a person that just sets an example. You set the tone, the mood. You lead by example and having good moral values, somebody who always puts in input, somebody who isn't judgmental. A leader is someone who can get into different social groups and different environments and adapt. Someone who could understand other people and adjust their leadership style in order to most fit them. Uh, a leader is somebody who always stands up for people, um, and always has that goal in mind and always works towards that. What else do I want Morehouse to know about me? I think it was about a year and a half ago I went on a college tour to Morehouse, and I always knew that if I was supposed to apply to college university, that was going to be my first choice. Um, Over the years, I've had like ups and downs with grades, but in my academic history, I know that I've shown to be able to excel. Different programs that I'm in, extracurricular, my values about social activism, community outreach, and different things like that is so important to me. Taking the knowledge I would get from Morehouse and giving it back to other people is important to me. people who I've looked up to, like Mr. Kirkland has graduated from Morehouse alumni. People who have graduated from my school, the C school, have gone to Morehouse, not from my current school, but from my previous school. Just being in that environment with strong African American leadership, from people from Martin Luther King, musical influence like Metro Boomin, just the whole environment, just a place to be to learn, get brotherhood, and just to grow. I want to become a man of Morehouse one day, and yeah, so that's a lot that I want you to know about me. Thank you, and